Mario's just playing an old game of hopscotch. Spinning around, or I don't know what game this is, but I don't want to be a part of it, Mario. This is weird. That one boo is like, stop hitting him. Oh no. Ah. Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to Super Mario Maker. Last time we unlocked some new tools and the Super Mario Bros. 3 style, but now it's time to try out the SNES look of Super Mario World. And we're also going to get the Ghost House setting to use with any style, so we can play around with that. I've already got a level idea for that one in the Woiks, knocking around in the old noggin. So let's try out the Nintendo sample course here, give us a taste of all the new stuff that we unlocked. Here we go. 16 bits, looks great. We got little mushrooms and stuff growing in here. I don't know how they got in the ghost house, but they're around. There we go, knock that guy off. So these little guys are kind of like Spinies. I forget their name, they're similar though. And they've got the one spike. They look like a World War I German helmet. Oh, looks like we also have our little beanstalk here, the vines to use, the P-switches. Lots of good stuff in this tool set. Let me just do that, grab some extra coins as we go, and we can do this nice spin here, which is in the new Super Mario Bros. U version. Oh no! Some ghost house tricks keeping me under there, so I couldn't get through. Oh, if we had done the old P-switch in time, I could have used that to get up there, but we still have our nice handy-dandy cape here, and I didn't show it in the... Ooh, jeez, jumped a little too early. Didn't show it in Mario 3, but of course with the Super Leaf in that game, you can fly as well. See if we can get up here. There we go. And Mario World, the cape is a little more useful because you can do the little, oop, jeez. The thing where he grabs it like it's a sheet and he's diving into bed to try to... that's the easiest way to spread a sheet out on the bed. Pro tip, if you're putting fresh sheets on there, just kind of grab it and dive like that, and then you'll be covered up. You'll go right to bed. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, here it wouldn't be a ghost house without little boos and tricky invisible blocks, so we should have a lot in store with this tool set. And then, of course, we also have dry bones just jumping around. There's going to be some invisible blocks here. And did we get the doorways already, too? Awesome. There's so much stuff in this. Oh no, my cape. You can't go into the doors unless you're standing on something. And I knew that, but I didn't remember it until I was falling. We got Magikoopas, so much stuff here. He just turned a block into a Galoomba. You guys look out for that always. The Magikoopas, I think every different thing that they interact with is a little different. Ooh, just gave me that mushroom, thank you. And there's the goal. All right, so we should have a ton of stuff at our disposal now, and I want to start working on a ghost house level that I think eventually I'm going to convert into the Mario 1 style. Here we go. And I've got a few amiibos in mind for that level. I've got a bunch of levels that I want to build, so I might have you guys, give some input. Tell me which one you want to see first. All right, power-ups. Yep, I haven't tried the leaf yet, or we did the leaf last time, but I haven't done some of the others, because if you switch styles, which we're about to do here, so the amiibo mushroom turns into the super leaf here in Mario 3, and then if you go to World, it's now the feather to get that cape, and then the little propeller helmet in New Super Mario Bros. U. Okay, so we're going to go into World, since that's the new one, and we've got our ghost house. We've unlocked most of the stuff that you can see. There's a few more rows here of things, but look at all this we got. And we've got tons of new enemies. I should start a fresh course, actually, because we don't want to use this one. Pro tip I got in the comments, if you try to edit a course like this one, this is on the good ship Koopa Hop, I edited the airship level originally, but I think I started my own thing. If you edit a level that exists already, then you're not going to be able to upload it, so be careful about that, or at least that's what I've heard. So some of the levels I started just a little bit before I start recording it for a little speed build time-lapse for you guys. So there's Zelda Brothers, A Link to the Blast, and also Wii King D. And you can try to figure out what what those levels will be like just from the names, but I'm going to let you guys decide which one do you think I should build first, because I just started them barely, and I'll keep going with either one, and I'm just going to give you guys the names so I'm not going to spoil too much. You can kind of infer a lot from that. So these little guys, I can make them the blue version. I think they'll go underneath the blocks either way. I'm not sure what the difference is between the blue ones. The boos, we can make them into these crazy boo rings if we shake them. That's terrifying. Dry bones, can't really do anything with them shaking, but they will throw out their little bonerangs, like a Cubone or something. We got Magikoopas, invisible blocks, so that's a big thing. I know a lot of people are not so happy about the inclusion of invisible blocks in, well, it's a cool addition, but if you use them too much in your levels, then people can get frustrated if it's, like, crucial for you to use an invisible block to keep going in the level. Then you're going to have some difficulties because people might not be able to find it, and they could get really stuck and just skip your level if they're playing it online. So we got those doors, and they have little card symbols, so if I keep placing these doors, they'll keep getting different symbols, and you can see that's as many as we can do, just the 4 suits, and they're paired, so if you go in one, you'll come out the other, and that's all the new stuff that we got item-wise. But now we have this ghost house theme. We should really start a new thing, though. I wanted to erase this fully, and I think we can now save it. It's got its own name. It's Boo Busters is our level here, so let's just mess around with Mario World and see what we can build. Also, before we get too far, I want to show you guys the other styles with Mario World. Oops, somebody just played my Pikmin 2 course, but I wanted to talk about that. So we've got the here's the ground level. Looks pretty cool. We've got the Pikmin course that I built a while back, or a few levels or episodes ago. Wasn't that long, and it was called Pikmin 1/2 because it's not quite Pikmin 1. It's like Pikmin 1 or 0.5 is almost the idea that I was thinking, because it's like 16-bit or 8-bit, sorry, and the Pikmin games are always in 3D. Then I updated it recently, though. I wanted to mention I've got a new code. I put that in the description of the last few videos. I'll put it in this one as well. If you want to play the updated version, it's called Pikmin 1/2 Cavern of Coins. So that's the new one, and it looks quite a bit better. We could load that one up really quick if you guys want to see it. Maybe I'll just play through that real quick so you guys can get a taste of what's different. And then we'll go back to the Mario World style. You can see I took your suggestions, and yeah, that's okay. We didn't do much on that level. I took your suggestions, though, in the comments, and I made some nice backgrounds here in the, I can show you how I did this real quick before we play through. You guys let me know that the semi-solid platforms, these little guys right here, they don't have to look like this. I've been using them a lot like that, but if you shake them in all the different styles and settings, you get different looking platforms. That one looks like Yoshi's house, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, like if we went over to different styles here, you can see these are all different blocks and different things, and you can shake them to change colors. Unfortunately, I learned that in Mario 3, normally in the original game, if you jump on these white blocks and hold down, you'll go back into the background, and you can do some sneaky stuff like find a hidden whistle in that game. But no more in Mario Maker. I think that would have had a lot of complications if they let you do that. So yeah, we could make a little like Yoshi's house looking thing there. But yeah, there's some nice little different platforms. And then we got the airship one with the block. So yeah, it looks very different, and you can shake it to get a bunch of different styles with these little semi-solid platform backgrounds. But I need to switch back to the original one. Oh, I like that one with the little peaceful vine flower. So this is what I did. I shook it and got this background here with the dark looking, cave setting, and then I put a bunch of them down here and kind of stretched them out, so you could like take one of these and shake it to the right thing that you want, and then stretch it, and it puts it behind. I can't do that high up, but if you do that, like, see, it puts it behind there, and if you hide it cleverly, like I put the tops of the platforms under these blocks, you can see a few of them here. Look, there's one there, but that's a good way of changing the look of your background. If you have everything on one stage like I did, I think later I'm going to make a new version of this where you go underground once we unlock warp pipes. But once we do, having different levels to our stages, that is the idea. But for now, this is how it looks, and I'm pretty happy with it. And it looks definitely more like a cave. There's no clouds and different stuff going in the background underground, so I like that. Now you kind of have to go like under. It's like it's got this little lip to the cave here, and you can go through. That shell is just going crazy down there. But yeah, I did a few other little tweaks to try to make the level, more, not too challenging, but but having some more secrets and things. Basically, I added a few more secrets. This way, if you break that block, you actually have to go through, and you can't get back under. So if you're gonna get the little secret star, you got to be careful about that. But yeah, I'll leave a lot of this for you guys to discover. If you want to play the level, you can do this little thing, bring this back, hop on it, and you'll get an extra star to run through. I realized I didn't quite go through the bottom part here and show you guys. There's a few little hidden things. You got to run through that quick, and look out, because this is the very difficult like bottom way to go. Normally you'd want to go in this middle part and just kind of walk and trigger that, and then drop those guys down there to their death, and then you're good. You don't have to worry about that. Tons of extra lives. There's that star hopping around still. And we're going to go to the ending here. And then we'll switch back to Mario World and start building that Boo Buster stage. And you could probably guess some of the little guest stars that I'm going to put in that one with your Amiibo suggestions. And I'll unlock one of them today. Or two, maybe. We could do both of them. There we go, because you've seen one of the costumes before. We'll do both of them. All right, and that's that level. So yeah, sorry to go back to the stage. I just want to show you guys the improvements. Let's switch over, though. We're going to load up our new level that we've been working on a little bit. All right, here we go, Boo Busters. Now I wanted to build one with a character that is, you know, very influential on how ghosts appear in video games. These little guys from this character's game have been around since before the pre-Boo times. So I'm going to unlock him right now. One of the oldest game characters, it's Pac-Man. All right, and he is definitely known for ghosts. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. And we'll turn into that and kind of run around a little bit to show you guys. This is the Mario 1 setting, of course, but we'll do more building with Mario World. I love the little details, the clock in the background, the lanterns, the mushrooms. There were never ghost houses in the, sound effects. There were never ghost houses in Mario 1, so it's cool to see the ghost house look here. And it looks pretty nice. There's also custom music. I mentioned this with the airship theme. There's custom music in the new settings that we didn't actually have before. I love it. When Pac-Man runs, he becomes little tiny old-style Pac-Man. If you look up, he does his waka waka sound, and he's got a strawberry. He's like, look what I found. And then you duck. He's a little sad banana peel, like he's gonna get killed there by a ghost. And then I love his run, like when he kind of stalls out a little bit. I think of Sonic a lot with that, with like the tire screeching sound. But everyone's got those little custom animations with that. All right, so we should start building a lot of people playing. There's the new title I mentioned for that level. So for now, I'm gonna switch off of Pac-Man here because we can't use him in the Mario World setting. But we're gonna start to build a level, and we'll see how this goes. So we got a few clocks there. This is a very decadent ghost house. We have multiple grandfather clocks. These people really know how to spend their money, these dead ghost people. All right, I'm gonna make a little staircase here. So ghost houses are always known for like secret things and some stuff that you gotta be careful because it could trick you and take you back another way. So maybe we should have like a secret door here that leads to the next part of the level. I'm just kind of messing around. We'll start coming up with some ideas. This might influence something for another stage, but I'll put a few ghosts here. We do need to start out with like a good question mark block or two. I'll put a few together here, and then we've got our Pac-Man mushroom, but it's going to be a feather for the cape in this setting here. Maybe one of these should be a secret Boo hiding in there. I want to see a giant Boo. That would be a good like boss to the stage, or maybe if I hide like a giant Boo. We'll keep that door out of there. Maybe if I hide a giant Boo up top, and then when you're going for that door, if you're too slow, the giant Boo will come after you. Like, you might not see it when you're jumping up here. I'll put it just off screen. But if you're going to that door and you're not quick enough, he'll come down and try to get you. So there's a little trick to that. I wonder how Boos interact with wings. We got to try a lot of this stuff out. Let's just drop some of the new enemies here, like the Boo, the Dry Bones, the Magikoopa. And we'll put some wings on him. I like to see, it always changes the function. Like, Bowser Jr. is crazy with wings. That's how he throws his hammers. And speaking of Bowser and Bowser Jr., look at him in the Mario World setting. This is a completely new sprite they made for this game. Bowser is crazy looking. We don't have the clown car yet. But, I don't know, I think he looks pretty cool. Also, Bowser Jr. is adorable. Let me give Bowser Jr. some wings, and you guys can see he is a terror when he's got those on. And I should probably put, like, a star here somewhere. Can we put that in there? Okay. All right, let's try this out. I just want to see how some of these enemies act when they have wings. The Magikoopa shoots out. Oh, he's got wings on his magic. That's crazy. Oh, and it turns things. Oh, I lost my star. But it turns things into winged versions. Like, what if it hit? Oh, gotta be careful here. What if his magic hit like a winged version of, or a normal version of an enemy? Let me see if I can get him to shoot this Boo. And will it turn into a winged Boo? I don't know. The Dry Bones is definitely tougher with the wing magic. Yeah, the magic kind of tracks you a little bit. We're gonna have a tough time here. Usually you just want to kill these enemies quick so that they don't get at you. Alright, I'm gonna stare at this boo, and then, whoa! They're so much faster. Yeah, it turns things into winged versions. So Bowser Jr., he's got his, I gotta take care of some of these guys or we're gonna be in trouble. Throw that up and get him. Bowser Jr.'s got his little hammers now that he can fly around. I'm gonna try to hit him with that Galoomba if I can. There we go. And I like, he's very much like the old Koopalings, because he turns into a shell and chases after you. We gotta get him one more time, I think. And nope, one more after this. Man, I thought we had him. Hitting him with a Galoomba doesn't do quite as much damage, I guess. Alright, and there we go. You're dead. Take a nap, baby. Lights out. Alright, so if I was to go over here and like look around, where's the door? Oh, I guess it does. Didn't we? Oh no, where is the door? Almost died there. The giant boo wasn't close enough. He didn't really even see me. I kind of want to see how he looks in the other styles, because, yeah, he's got that cool glow in Mario U. And then I haven't really seen boos in Mario 1. They're adorable. So there we go. We got our pack on. They got the goofy Bowser Jr. And then Mario 3. This is where the boos popped up originally. I remember this. They got that angry eyebrow. And the doors in Mario 3 are hilarious because they're the Mario 2 doors. These didn't really pop up until Mario 2, but because Mario 2 isn't in this game, then we don't have those doors normally, so they added them. He can go upstairs? He's adapted. He's like a velociraptor learning how to climb upstairs and open doorknobs and stuff. Okay, I think Bowser Jr. in Mario 3 is like the cutest version of him. I don't know what you guys think. He is scary when he does that, though. Oh, he triggered the boo to get me. I need a cape or something. I need a super leaf, please. There we go. Alright, we're a little raccoon to nuke here. We should be okay. I forgot there's a boo in that one. Alright, let's just take everyone down. I love in Mario 3 as well, Mario does this cool little like spin. Take this guy out too. There we go. Alright. Well, that was fun messing around with stuff. I'm gonna keep working on these levels. I promised though one more amiibo I was gonna unlock here. So let me do that real quick. And I'm also going to do one other thing, because I was just thinking about it. We haven't really shown this, I don't think, yet. I think I mentioned it, but if I shake this, kind of leave this here, and then start, let it fall on my head, now we've got, yeah, we did show this before, but I don't think I showed the ability to use that for attacking stuff, because if you just have the Buzzy Beetle one, it blocks it, but if you have the spiny one, this is what we need to do here, then we can use it like so. To attack enemies. You can hear that like sharp sound. Yeah, look at he just deflects everything. This is pretty cool. Oh, nope, or we'll die. Now another thing you can do is if you don't have that land on your head and it falls, you can pick it up and then push down and you'll put it on your head, but it stays on there until you take a hit. You can't take it off. But it's kind of like a little accentuating power-up. It's nice. You don't have to get rid of it. Unless you really don't like the look of Mario like that. Oh man, he's like immune in his shell, but you can flick him with the Tanuki tail. There we go. Oh, just get him out. Mario's just playing an old game of hopscotch. Spinning around, or I don't know what game this is, but I don't want to be a part of it, Mario. This is weird. That one boo is like, stop hitting him. Oh no. It's a tough situation there. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be it here. We'll switch back to Mario World. Thank you guys for watching. If you do have some level suggestions, let me know. And if you want to see... Oh, we're going to unlock one last guy real quick. If you want to see either the Boo Buddies level built, the Link to the Blast for some Zelda-themed stuff, or Wii King D, if you want a more Kirby-themed level, let me know. One last amiibo, though. The other Ghostbuster. Here he is. It's Luigi. I figured I'd get him out of the way early as well, because he's a good little amiibo costume. He's got his own little... We just cheered there. Let's see what he says. Let's see. Luigi, what do you have to say for yourself? Boing. Alright. He's pretty similar to Mario, as you can tell. He's the more detailed looking Mario, though. Ooh, jeez. Yeah, he's like the more modern Mario. And, can't do it... You can't pick stuff up in the... Oh, no. Can't pick stuff up in the Mario Brothers playstyle, so you gotta be careful. I wanted to be a Super Pac-Man. Let me try to finish up here with that, if we can survive long enough. Whoa! No, no, no! Oh, what? Oh, it was a random one, I think, because I put like a random thing in there. The Goomba's just going left and right, killing every other enemy. His little feet go crazy. Goomba doesn't care. He's just a powerhouse. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have suggestions for some levels and Amiibo costumes, and I'll see you next time for more Super Mario Maker.